Hey everyone, it's that time of the year, or time of the month. Not that time of the month, not, you know. It is a time of the month for our Empties haul. To be honest, when I first started the month, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough Empties. So sometimes some of these kind of run a little bit into the next month by a couple of days, just because, you know, I want to make sure I have an ample amount to show you guys before I recycle everything. But I actually had more than I expected, so it's just kind of interesting seeing how much we go through every month, and just kind of gives us an idea of like how much we're utilizing and getting through it. I know it's, for me, it's brought a lot of awareness to some of the, like, you know, making sure I'm getting through everything that I buy, and especially as I go through some of my facial products and my clothes and stuff like that, I'm like, there's just like no way I'm either gonna wear this much, or I'm gonna go get through this beauty product and whatnot. So I have listed quite a few things on eBay. I'll drop the link down below if you want to check out. I think it's right now it's mostly beauty, makeup, body care products I have over on eBay. So if you want to check out some of the things that I'm selling, go ahead and check that out down below. I'll go ahead and link my eBay shop, so you know, if you guys are so inclined to buy anything. Okay. So let's dive into what we have for this month. Quite a bit. So the first thing we have here is this Boulder Clean. I forgot I have a big old refill jug down in my downstairs bathroom. So I'll probably refill this bottle. I didn't realize I still had that, so I'll probably hold on to the bottle and just refill it. But this is really nice because it's a clean spray in the fresh lemon scent. Let's see, clean sanitizes deodorant, disinfectant cleaner. Let's see. So this one, so yeah, this is made with botanically derived ingredients and essential oils, and eliminates over 99.9% of viruses and bacteria. Yeah, so this is just a very clean cleaner, so to speak. And it's just been nice, like not having those harsh chemical smells like of like cleaning sprays. I mean, I've used them at one point or another, but I try to get like clean, not beauty, I want to say beauty products, but clean cleaning products. This is the one. I think I got this on sale somewhere. I honestly forget. I had the big jug. I don't think I got it online. I think I got it maybe at like Safeway or Rush Reality or something. But okay, so this one I know I got off Amazon before. This is the Ecos almond scented hyperallergenic dish soap. Now this one is a little bit like what they call greenwashed or whatever, but I do think it is a better alternative to a lot of other like dish soaps out there. Like so this is, let's see, so they do have, I think, yeah, so they do have some fragrance, natural fragrance, although we don't really know what that is. So it's kind of like the ingredients are still pretty decent, I think, compared to like more traditional like dish soaps that we use that might have, I don't know, different chemicals and colorings and fragrances or whatever. So let's see. So I do like the Ecos brand. It's also pretty, like, you know, if you have allergies to fragrances, it's pretty good for that. Like, my husband has eczema, so he has to have like body wash and hand soap that isn't super heavily fragranced, because it can cause that to break out. So if you have any sort of skin sensitivities, that's another reason why you want to try to maybe examine your cleaning products, your body products, your hand soaps and stuff like that. A lot of times that can cause a lot of irritation, redness, swelling, that kind of thing. So that's kind of why we try to move towards like natural products. I know like there's a lot of fear mongering out there as far as whether things can lead to or cause cancer or whatever. But for me, it's more like, you know, I've noticed lately, like the Bath & Body Works foaming hand soap, I don't know, I've kind of noticed that my hands seem drier. Maybe it's me, but I don't know. Maybe it's as I'm getting older. I don't know, but my skin has been really dry. I've noticed when I've used those hand soaps more frequently than I had. See, I have this Trader Joe's hand soap that actually was fairly moisturizing. I didn't seem to have that issue. My hands seemed to kind of kind of clear up, so to speak. So yeah, I highly recommend the Ecos brand. This is a nice hand wash. It's a nice like Dawn dish soap alternative, but I will still use Dawn every now and then. I'm using some up now because, you know, I found like it was a jasmine fragrance one. It's not like a natural fragrance. It's like, you know, probably just like a chemical fragrance. But so just, you know, we're just trying to do better. You know, we're not perfect, but it's just like trying to, you know, swap out for cleaner alternatives. Uh-oh, got a leaker in here. All right, so yeah, this is the soap I got from Trader Joe's. This is the Sweet Basil Foaming Hand Soap. I found that my hands weren't quite as dry when I was using this. That's kind of what I've been noticing. So I don't know, I might, you know, I have so many Bath & Body Works hand soaps, but I might have to stop Bath & Body Works entirely. I'm trying to move more into cleaner body washes as well. I still use the Wallflowers, hand sanitizers, and whatnot, but if there is like a component where it's kind of more drying and irritating on the skin, I might kind of start slowly, kind of gradually transitioning into things that are a little bit more natural. So yeah, this is a Sweet Basil Trader Joe's hand wash. This worked pretty well. It had a nice light botanical scent. I liked it a lot. This does have fragrance as the very last ingredient, but the ingredients aren't terrible. They have basil extract, jasmine extract, bergamot fruit oil. Yeah, so it's not too bad. Glycerin. So yeah, it's a pretty decent product. So not too bad. I did enjoy using that. The next one, so Mrs. Meyer's, this is another one that's kind of sort of greenwashed a little bit because this does contain fragrance. But I did really like it. This is the Acorn Spice Scent, the cleaner. I think I got this with, did I get that? I may have gotten this with Grove. Because I know they sell it there. Yeah, it contains fragrance allergens. So again, if you are sensitive to scents, it may not be for you. But it doesn't have parabens and phthalates or artificial colors. Like I was saying, some of those hand washes have artificial colors and dyes and whatnot. So this does have essential oils and plant-derived cleaning ingredients. So it is better. It's not like 100% clean, but it is, I think, better. So yeah, made of 30% post-consumer plastic. Really like this one. It had a nice fragrance. Okay, you stay. There are some sprays, I think in the height of COVID. Oh, I don't know if it was, I think it was by the Clorox brand. Like the Scentables or whatever the name is, I can't recall. But it had a very artificial fragrance, and so much that it actually gave me a headache. And I wanted to like it because I love jasmine, but it was so much that it gave me a headache. So that's kind of why I try to kind of move towards like more cleaner products, just because like I remember the overpowering fragrance of that just kind of gave me a headache. All right, so the next one is a Whole Foods brand. This is the 365 Kids Foaming Hand Soap and Sugar Cookie. My sister-in-law was just talking about this on her Empties, and I'm like, oh, I have one coming up on my Empties too, because I'm like, that's in my Empties as well. I would agree with what she said. She said it was kind of okay. She wouldn't repurchase it. I think I paid maybe $3 for this or something on sale, and I would tend to agree. Like it was okay. Like it was okay. Like it didn't make like a huge impression. Like, oh, that smells really, really nice. And I don't know like why they say kids hand soap. Like what is there like a notable difference? It still has fragrance. Let's see. Sodium lauryl sulfonate. I mean, that's ingredients are okay. So yeah, I just wonder why they label this like this is a seasonal scent, obviously, but I wonder why they label it as like a kid's scent. I mean, I don't know. I thought it was interesting, so I decided to try it. It was I would just say it's okay. I would agree, unless it's like $1 or $2 or some real clearance price. I probably wouldn't buy it again. Oh man, I got a lot of leakers on here. Uh-oh. Got a lot of leakers. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so all right, so this is the holiday pajamas. Uh-oh, the soap got in my cut. Oh my gosh, this is a hot mess. Okay, so this is the holiday pajamas by Philosophy. So So this one is kind of like very similar as far as ingredients to Bath and Body Works. I think I got this, the price tag kind of rubbed off, but I got this I think for like less than $5, I think about a year or two ago over at Ross. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use this up. Took me about 3 months to use this up. It's pretty big. This is a 16 ouncer. And yeah, so this one, it's, yeah, it doesn't have the greatest ingredients. I mean, it has dyes, and it has pegs. Let's see, sodium lauryl sulfate, which I think is like a ingredient that can be drying on the skin. And then I just like fragrance. But it wasn't bad. Like this, I do like to treat myself. I do use bath bombs occasionally, but I wanted to use this up. It smelled nice and I did enjoy it. So I do have another bottle or two for Philosophy that I like to use, like kind of like for the winter. Just kind of, I like to pair my scents with the seasons, and I guess a lot of people like to do that. So we have that. And then this one was a refillable Dove Sakura Cherry Blossom body wash. I guess Dove is coming back. Like, I guess it was like really popular in the, I don't know, mid 2000s, and I guess now it's really popular again. But I like this one because this is the Japanese, yeah, Cherry Blossom. I think this was made in Japan, so I'm like, of course I have to get it. I love the smell of Cherry Blossom. I don't normally use Dove, but I think I have another one in the Yuzu fragrance that I found at Marshall's. I had to get that too. But I did get this. It has a nice light scent. It has a Prop 65 warning, which is required by California. So let's see, sodium lauryl sulfate. So like the ingredients aren't great. It's kind of similar to that Philosophy, kind of like what you'd expect. Yes, like mostly fragrance dyes, sodium lauryl sulfate, petroleum. Yeah, so not really a whole lot of natural ingredients in here. So it's not something I would get all the time, but I did have it. I wanted to use it up. It's springtime, Sakura season, so I did pour it into a refillable bottle and started using it. Okay, so our next one is this Clorox Pet Mess Cleaning Wipes. I do use these for whenever the kitties have an accident, you know. I do use this to wipe it up because it does kind of dilute the smell and kind of, you know, makes cleanup real easy without having to get like a spray out. So I find that this worked pretty well. All right, so the next one is this Now liquid iron bottle. Now, I had to switch back to liquid iron because the tablets I found didn't metabolize as well. I think this was only $8 on Amazon. So I will link anything that I can find down below if you want to check any of these products out. This one seemed to work pretty well. You know, I'm not a doctor, dietitian, anything like that, but I did double the dose because I have been frequently low in iron, like quite a bit when donating plasma. And also just because, you know, I was working on like losing weight and stuff, may not have been eating like quite enough to obtain the iron. I did double the dose on this one because my mom pointed out to me, yeah, these daily values are based on a 2,000 calorie diet. So if you're, say, eating 1,500 calories, you may not be consuming enough iron. And I kind of noticed around the time that I started kind of really working on my weight and diet that my iron kind of dropped a lot. But I noticed since doubling this, it's really helped improve my levels. So if you're someone who donates blood or plasma, platelets, or anything like that, highly recommend this, especially for women, because women tend to be much slower in iron than men for whatever reason. So I did like this one. This one was like a fruit punch flavor. It worked well for me. I would buy it again, affordable price point. Just metabolizes better than the tablets. Okay. All right, so the next one is another cleaner. This is the Homemade Simple and the lavender scent. This is a multi-purpose cleaner, as seen on the Oprah Winfrey Network. This is another plant-based cleaner. Let's see. Oh, pretty limited ingredients. Water, alcohol, sodium bicarbonate, oxide, fragrances, and some things a couple of things I can't pronounce. no phosphates, gluten, parabens, and phthalates. So yeah, so this one I liked a lot. This is like a lavender scent. Worked pretty well, and I used that up, so no complaints there. I think I got it at maybe Grocery Outlet or something. All right, so, oh my God. Okay, we have a huge mess in here. Okay, all right, so next one. I don't know if I've shown you guys this one before. I don't think so. But this is the Garden of Life Once Daily Women's Probiotics. And this is for vaginal, digestive, and immune system. It worked okay. I think that if you're someone who doesn't, you know, normally suffer from any like gastrointestinal and you're just kind of looking to kind of supplement and get a little bit more probiotics in, this might work for you. However, if you're someone who has IBS or any sort of gastro issues, I would suggest a symbiotic, just because the protection that those carry, then they're usually encapsulated, so all of the bacteria can get all the way down to your gut and your colon. Now, this isn't sponsored or anything like that, but I have found that Seed and Beekeeper's Naturals, they both have a very, very good quality. Now it is pricier, but this one I think is like $34. So this isn't cheap. At least when it came up to renew, I got like a one-time deal, so it was like 20 or something. And yeah, I just wasn't overly impressed. I do like the Garden of Life brand. I'm currently using their Raw One Women's Daily, so I'll let you know in my next empties what I thought of that. That seems to be working pretty well. But this one, I'm like, I just noticed I was just getting bloated kind of more often than I was previously, because I was using the Beekeeper's Naturals for a good couple months, as well as Seed, and I think I've tried Rituals. I think they had a pre, pro, and postbiotic that seemed to work okay, but I think Beekeeper's Naturals, which is a little bit more affordable than Seed, so if you don't want to spend $50, I believe Beekeeper's Naturals is around $34, $35 over on Amazon if you sign up for like a monthly subscription. So I think I might go back to Beekeeper's Naturals. I think that's the one that has the best price point, and that seems to work the best. Because I guess I found out recently that Seed is only a pre and probiotic. I thought it included a postbiotic, but it's only a pre and probiotic, whereas the Beekeeper's Naturals includes the pre, pro, and post. And it's a little bit more affordable. So if you're looking for something like Seed, but you're looking for more of a little bit more budget friendly, Beekeeper's Naturals, highly recommend. I'll probably go back to that once I'm done trying out Seeding, and I am back on Seed, and I have noticed a difference. I just think that, you know, if you're just someone who's just looking to, again, just like kind of supplement a little bit, it might work for you. But if you have known gastro issues, I would invest a little bit more in a symbiotic. I just think, I don't know, it just works a little bit better. Yeah, so, all right. So the next one I have here, not quite done, but it's pretty much done. This is the Nature Lab Tokyo Perfectly Smooth Blowout Lotion. I love this brand. It's worked phenomenal on my hair. I'm using up some other shampoo, but I like this. This was part of a 3 or 4 step set with the shampoo and conditioner and whatnot. And I liked it. It has a nice citrusy fragrance. Pretty affordable too, so I'll link these down below so you can check out like the hair care line. I highly recommend. Okay, so so the next one is the one I was mentioning. This is the Mega Food Blood Builder. I'm back on their liquid blood builder, which I find works a lot better. I just felt like the supplements, the tablets, just weren't metabolizing as well. It just wasn't working as well. So I decided not to get these. I'm gonna continue the liquid form. It's just easier to digest. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. So, okay. All right, the next one I have here is by The Cream Shop. This is the Double Cleanse 2-in-1 Daily Cleanser for sensitive skin. This has rosewater, pomegranate, and lotus. This is a Korean skincare product. We love and stan Korean skincare. So this was really nice. It was a nice, like as it says, a cleanser and makeup remover. I don't have too many cleansers that really get off my waterproof eyeliner, but this really works for that. And it's gentle, because a lot of things that are combination makeup removers tend to sting my eyes as I'm trying to remove the makeup. I have the worst time with that, but this was just really, really nice. And I think I had gotten this on clearance at like Ross too. I think the price rubbed off, but it was only a couple dollars. So it's kind of nice when you find things like that. All right, so this is another one. This is by Skin & Co. This is an Italian product. This was a exfoliator, exfoliating scrub. I really like this one a lot. I have a couple other products. I think this was gifted to me, so if I find it on Amazon, I'll go ahead and link it down below. But I really liked it. I thought it smelled really nice. It just smelled and just felt very luxurious. This is the Truffle Therapy. And this has pretty good quality ingredients as well. So let's see, apricot seed powder, olive fruit oil, apricot sweet almond oil. So it does have some fragrance in it. But I think overall, this is a pretty, yeah, the seed powder. And that's kind of where you get like the little bumps. I know like a lot of products don't have those anymore. But you know, like kind of like the St. Ives. You know, it's kind of similar to that. But I feel like it's just a better product. All right, so the next one here is a matcha latte. I love having my matcha lattes in the morning. Calories are low. I just add water to these generally. Now this one I was hoping would be a better dupe to the Laird, which is about for Laird. I was hopeful for it. I think I got like 2 of these. They're like $8.99 or something like that. It has coconut milk powder, coconut sugar, and matcha powder, which Laird also has. But I think I like the Laird one, and that's just because like this one I felt was just, even with it has coconut sugar, which is a better alternative than like regular refined white sugar. It has similar ingredients to Laird. However, Laird I felt like is more superior because it wasn't quite as sweet. It was greener. I think they had a better ratio of matcha and the coconut milk and not quite as much of the sugar. So I think I will probably be continuing Laird because it tastes exactly like going and getting like a fresh hot latte at like a coffee shop or a tea shop or something like that. So I think I will continue getting the Laird, and I think the Laird has I think it has like collagen and just like some other stuff, which I'm not exactly looking for, but it just tastes better. It's not quite as sweet, even though they both essentially have the same ingredients. I just think it's the difference, the ratio of the ingredients is really the difference. So that's that. So our next one, as we were talking about, is our Bath & Body Works hand soap. This is the Mountainside Mist. Had a nice fragrance. I'm just feeling that maybe I just need something that's more moisturizing for my hands, but I am using these up because I got quite a few last year. And then this one was another multivitamin I used up. I think I got these on Amazon when they were on sale. I think they had a lightning deal. It was like 30% off or something. So this was the Ritual Essential for Women, 18+. I like these a lot. They metabolize well, but I only buy them when they're on sale because I think otherwise they're like close to $40 normally, which is kind of pricey. But I have like taken some time to look at websites to like look at the comps, and the one that's I think highly, like I think there's a couple that were highly rated. Like, well, this was like best as far as subscription, since it's more of a subscription based product, although you can buy it one-off on Amazon. I'm trying the My Kind by Garden of Life, the I think it was like the women's raw organic which seems to be working pretty well. I like that it only requires 1 tablet because a lot of them like they have like 2 tablets and it's just more things that you have to remember. But I do like this. It's fast absorbing. It's minimal ingredients. They don't have like a lot of those like synthetic dyes or fillers or whatever a lot of them have. And it has a decent amount of iron. I think it's like 30%. But yeah, so it's a pretty decent amount. for just anyone who's over 18, anyone from like 18 to 40 in that age bracket. Pretty good multivitamin with just like kind of the essentials and not like just like a bazillion things that you may not necessarily need. So I do like Ritual. Okay, so our next hand product is this Diona's, I think, did I feature this last time? I thought I did. This Diona's Natural Goat Milk Hand Cream. And this is in the fragrance Love. I think I got this at the airport. I have another one that I got, I think, in Kinder Beauty. I think it's the vanilla scent. I like these a lot. They're very moisturizing, and they just have very great quality ingredients here. Okay, so I do have some perfume in here. But I like goat milk because it's just very creamy. It just sinks right into your skin. It just smells amazing. I highly recommend this brand. It's just easy. It's a nice small size to just kind of throw in your purse. All right, so our next one, this one I've had quite a while. I have like 2 more, believe it or not. Oh, it's still pretty good. It's still good. Expires 5/2023. So we had it months ago. I've had this a couple of years in my, I think I got this from like a Social Nature freebie. So I have like 2 more. I've tried one of these already before. This is like a gel toothpaste. This is in Matcha Mint. However, the gel is like, it's very hard to get out of the bottle. I guess there is a little bit left. But it's like this gel consistency. I'm just trying to use it up at this point. But I honestly found I'm not super enthused by this. I like where it's going with the organic ingredients, but I kind of noticed as I had been using it, I was kind of getting this like brown kind of tinted residue on my teeth, like kind of getting staining, which I feel like kind of defeats the purpose of a toothpaste. But I was getting staining from this because when I swapped out and moved to my Tom's toothpaste, my teeth were normal again. But yeah, that's the only thing. It's the buildup on the teeth for this. It's a great, organic product. It's good quality ingredients. And yeah, by Radius, fluoride-free, preservative-free, sulfate-free, gluten-free, paraben-free, saccharin-free, cruelty-free, carrageenan-free, artificial flavor-free. So if you're looking for something to whiten your teeth, this definitely would be a no. But if you're just looking for something that just, a natural alternative just to clean your teeth, this could work for you. I just didn't like the residue it kind of left on my teeth. That just made me feel like I had to go and use another toothpaste that whitened my teeth afterwards, which kind of defeats the purpose, right? But I like that it has good quality ingredients. I just wasn't super like enthused, and then like the texture just didn't really work well on a toothbrush. You go to put it underwater, it just kind of flops off, and yeah, it just doesn't work all that well. And now that I'm doing it, pressing on this, it seems like there's a little extra. Maybe I'll go and use that extra little bit up, but I had squeezed the crap out of this thing before putting it in my Empties, and it seems like it was empty. But anyway, we got a couple more travel sized items. This is the Trader Joe's Enriched Moisturizing Face Lotion with SPF 15. This is I think they have the full size of this at Trader Joe's, and they come out with these during their advent calendar season, and this was kind of nice. It's just nice to kind of take with you as a moisturizer when you're traveling. I kind of pair this with some foundation, kind of mix it together, get the moisturizer and SPF in. So it's a nice quality ingredient. And I used this up like fairly quickly, so I'd highly recommend this. This is a nice, affordable facial moisturizer with a little bit of SPF. And then this next one is also a travel item. This is the OSEA Hyaluronic Sea Serum. I got this online, and it wasn't entirely filled. I don't know. So it's definitely something, at least this travel size is only like a couple of applications. But yeah, I mean, it's nice. I love OSEA's products. I absolutely love their facial washes and their moisturizing lotions, but this one was just like really, really teeny tiny. There just wasn't a whole lot of use from it. That's really my only complaint with that one. All right, so this next one is an Ilia Eyeliner. And I use this quite often. Why does it seem like it's working now? Like, I was putting this on my eyes and it just, you know, like that once things kind of start to dry out on you, like it was kind of having that fading effect. But on my hand, like it seems to be coming out okay, right? Let me see. Yeah, see on my eye how it's like kind of like not really drawing like a thick line anymore. That's why I'm like, well, I guess I've been using this quite often, and I know with eye products you're supposed to kind of rotate them out, I think every 3 to 4 months. You know, I think a lot of us don't, you know, are probably guilty of not doing that. But I just kind of figured, well, that's probably time to maybe to let this one go. But this one I think was a very dark brown. And this is a very, very clean brand. I love Ilia. If you're looking for a great clean eyeliner, they have great like little blush products as well. And I think I also have some of their foundation. So I highly recommend Ilia. But it is a natural product, and I didn't find that this lasted all that long compared to my other eyeliners. But I do like what it has going for it, and I do like this brand. So it's a nice clean brand. So that is this eyeliner. Time for it to go. And yeah, I think that's gonna be all of my empties for this month's empties. Let me know what you guys thought down below. We had some makeup products in there and some new not freebies, but we had some new ones to kind of check out. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And if you have any recommendations of products that you really think I should try, let me know. I'm always open to incorporating new things into my routine. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I found a perfect girl. She's from another world. She puts a smile on my face.